Okay, welcome back to Live Love Gaming, and today we are going to be making some bread. So this is going to be some normal white bread, and we're going to be using a scale, so make sure you have that because everything's going to be in grams today, or milliliters. So we're going to be using this bread maker, and so I've got the inside of the bread maker that we put all of our ingredients in. So let's start. I'm going to turn on this scale. We're always going to reset the scale so then we always know how much we're putting in. So first, to make 1 kilo of bread, which is the recipe I'm going to be making, we're going to need 320 milliliters of water. So I have a cup of water here. And we're just going to put that in. Okay. Now this has to be all in order because if not, the yeast might contact things that it shouldn't first. So now we're going to put 6 grams of salt. So I'm just going to use this pink salt, but you can use any salt you want. I'm going to use, it says here 6 grams, so I'm going to reset my scale. Turn it to the big opening. Let's see how much I'm going to need. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 7. 8. No. Okay. I'm gonna chuck that in there. I put maybe like 3 grams extra salt. I shouldn't have done that. But that doesn't matter. Next, we're going to need oil. I'm going to be using some rice bran oil. So let's open that up. We're going to need 24 milliliters, but I'm just going to use it in grams because milliliters and grams are basically the same thing. Wait, how much is it? 24. Now we're going to use 24 grams of sugar. So let's get the sugar. I hope I don't add extra, but who cares because I added extra salt. So we better add extra sugar. No, just joking. 24 grams. Ended up adding 26 grams. I mean, why do I keep doing this? Okay. Now we're going to need 15 grams of milk powder because we can't use fresh milk in these recipes. Because it's obviously going to stay there for like 3 hours inside the bread maker. And we don't want that happening. So, 15 grams of milk powder. Oh my gosh, I just added 21. You can't get it back now. Now we're gonna need 520 grams of flour. It's supposed to be bread flour, but I'm just gonna use some all-purpose flour because even though we do have bread flour, I'd rather just save that for other breads we're gonna make, like more technical types of bread. 520 grams, okay. So don't be scared by this one. I'm not gonna add extra because obviously I'm gonna try not to. We're on the 300s, 400. Okay, just another 20 grams required. By the way, the full recipe will be linked on our description below. about pausing through the video millions of times. Now we're going to take a spoon and make a well in our flour. So I'm just going to take the camera and show you how I do it. Okay, so in here is our flour. We're gonna get our spoon and make a well like this. So then it's kind of hollow in there. And that is because we're going to be adding the yeast in next. So I'm going to put this back. Okay, so last we're going to add the yeast. And I'm going to be using this instant dried yeast. Now for the yeast, we're only going to need 6 grams. So let's use a small spoon. So 6 grams of yeast. That was just 1 gram, 2 grams. Definitely don't over add this. So the bread will rise too much and it won't fit in our bread maker, and yeah. Okay, that's 6 grams. And that's basically it. So we don't want the yeast to have contact with the wet ingredients yet, only when the bread mixer starts doing its job. And so that's all done. Now we're going to transfer this into our bread maker. So I'm going to take this over there and show you how it ends up. Okay, so now we've got our mixture inside our bread maker, and we're going to choose our setting. So what are we gonna need here? We're gonna need our soft bread, so it's already on the setting. Now what we have to do, probably gonna have to do, no, the color setting's okay. I just need the weight to 1,000 grams, which is a kilo, and we're pretty much good. And all we have to do now is obviously close the lid and start the process. We're done making the bread. This is 3 hours later and it's looking beautiful. Look at that golden bread. I'm going to lift the lid to reveal this beautiful golden crusted bread. I'm going to take it out so that we can see it in more detail. Okay, so now it's on the plate and it's time to cut the bread. I'm really excited. Look at this beautiful crust. Okay, now let's take a beautiful slice. You can hear the crust just, oh, and look at that steam coming out. Oh my goodness. And inside is so pretty, so fluffy, and there's steam coming out. So much steam. So pretty. And that comes to an end of our bread making. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And we'll see you for more videos. And yeah, bye.